Hey everybody, big news from Tamron. They just changed the way you actually pull your focus on your video jobs. What is this all about? It's about a new app, the TLU app, Tamron Lens Utility. And it's an Android app, not yet published for iPhone, but Android only. And it actually controls the lens while being attached to a camera. How? You can see it here. You have an USB-C cable attached to the lens, and this goes directly into a smartphone. So you take the camera out of the equation and you let the smartphone and the lens, the Tamron lens, do all the work. Let's start with focus pulling. You probably have seen a lot of movies where in one scene the focus changes from one position to another. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I think there's no movie out there where the focus is not changed intentionally by the director or someone else to shift the intention of the viewer from one thing to another and sometimes even back. And this is exactly what kind of Tamron is offering through the TLU, an Android app, as I said, which you have to activate OTG at the beginning. This is on the go, which is a function on Android phones where you can connect things directly via USB-C to a smartphone. But another story, you just open the app, you connect the lens, and the lens can be actually filming, activated, and then you're free to go. You have different settings in the TLU app. The standard TLU settings, which already were available on the desktop app, you still have, like changing buttons or changing anything related to the basic switches. But the cool thing is now with the focus memory kind of function. It's located at the bottom of the app. You can actually set and preset or save 3 different points into that app. And by the way, if you only need one memory function, then you can change the view mode of the app so you don't have 2 empty buttons. You only have one button which is then used. You just have to hold the button for a bit longer time and the actual position is saved. So you move your focus where you want it to be, then hold the button, it is saved. You do this with the next and even the third function as well. And then you can still decide the time interval which is needed to go to that specific point. So for instance, you want the A point to be activated within like 5 seconds, and then you have a slower pull to the second point in like 15 seconds. The longest time you can set is 99.9 seconds, which is very, very special because this is the first thing you cannot really do by hand. You need kind of a transmission system or some digital controlled movement. No one I know is capable of doing like a perfect pull, 99 seconds, with a constant movement and nothing shifting in terms of speed. And then on the other hand, you can set the speed to 0, which is also very, very impressive because this is something you could not do with an outside motor. It's so simple to use. You open the app, you save your first point, you save your second point, you count the interval which is needed from going A to B, and then you can actually film every scene you want and you get perfect results. Right now, at the moment, with the new app released for Android only and not iPhone yet, you can work with the 28-75, with the 20-40, the new ultra-wide-angle video lens, and the 35-150. Here you can see one of our favorite video lenses, the 50-400, which is quite impressive also in terms of the distance, the minimal focus distance. But this is not yet supported, but they already told us that they will support this as the 4th and next lens as well. We worked a lot during the last days with the app, and we find the TLU very easy to handle and very useful in terms of taking the best from the lens into your video projects. And again, I can only say it's quite impressive that a manufacturer like Tamron is just saying, okay, let's get rid of the camera stuff. We do the work, we do the focus work ourselves. And what I really hope is that Tamron is going to keep up that good work and absolutely massively increase the power of that app.